Okay, let's do our energy update because there's so much happening this week, July the 20th through the 26th. I'm going to run through some of the transits. I'll give a little bit of information, but this is going to be a week that has to be broken down into its own thing, right? So, starting on July the 20th, we understand that we are in this outer planet lineup. And from like the 17th or 18th, 717 is such an important date. And I'm going to come back and talk about that separately. But let's say 717 through this Saturday, July the 25th, we are in it. Like there's all this energy that is holding space. You can look up the is it Barbolt's basket is the name of it. But essentially, our outer planets are making this rare cosmic alignment where Uranus is at 4 degrees of Gemini, Pluto is at 4 degrees of Aquarius, which are both air elements. Jupiter is at 4 degrees of Leo, which is a fire element, and Neptune is at 4 degrees of Aries, which is a fire element. So our outer planets are all sitting at 4 degrees. You could see 444. You could see 4444. Spirit was telling me that some of the numbers this week that are important, and I'm going to tell you as I'm talking about each transit, but I'm going to run through it really quick and just give you some insight to what to look forward to, right? Because one, I will tell you, you could be more tired. If you have your natal chart, find the Leo area because it is like on and popping this week. Leo's energy is being fucked with. As a Leo moon, Leo rising, I'm always excited because I'm like, what is this going to bring? And then I crash out, right? So just know that there's important for you to transmute, alchemize this energy, integrate this energy. Whether you're tired and you need to rest, I would tell you to drink lots and lots and lots of water because there's so much fire and air. There's not a lot of water in earth. We have Mercury that is in Cancer, and we have the sun that is going to move this week out of Cancer, which is going to lessen the water element in our energetic frequency, and it's going to make the earth hotter. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're like watering our grass. I don't know why this is coming up, but like water is important. Okay, I feel like the earth is going to get a little bit hotter. Okay, so starting on July the 20th, as we're still in this like integration and 4-degree lineup, we have Jupiter, which is in Leo, and it is going to trine Neptune in Aries. The number is 323, which is when this transit becomes exact. The 323 in relation to that energy throughout the week. But Jupiter in Leo trining Neptune in Aries, it is going to be an energy of like more spiritually, right? You could know like, oh, I'm curious about astrology. I'm curious about other cultures. I'm curious about my belief system. I know that there's more. I want to explore more. I want to see more. This energy could also put you in the role of a teacher, as the teacher, to teach the wisdom that you know about who you are, your experiences, and your beliefs. You could also seek teachers, right? So like one of the things that has come to me like yesterday, today, I was like, dang, I think I'm going to take some new astrology classes. And I've taken quite a few, but I want to study the remedy of transits where I understand, like I can tell you, oh, these things are happening, but I want to tell you how to work with it, how to alchemize it. And I want to understand that more. And so all of a sudden, this has been on my mind like, oh, I need to expand my astrology teachers, right? I need to find somebody with a different body of work so that I can learn more because I want to learn more. But the thing with this energy, starting Monday, make a to-do list, get shit done because you're going to be, so it's like a big daydream. It's like, Neptune is this spiritual energy of like, I want to chill, like I want to look at how mystical things are. Like, wow, and the sun, it's like I'm seeing like, a day where the sun is half out, but it's also raining and you can see a rainbow. It's like, did it just storm? Was there rain? It's so pretty out. It's kind of humid, it's kind of stuffy. And so it's given that energy where, but I'm also seeing a rainbow. So it's really positive. Oh, because of the trine. I'm like, why am I seeing a rainbow? Because of the trine, it is a really positive transit. But you can get so lackadaisical that you don't get shit done. So be very practical, make a to-do list and get things done. We also have Jupiter in Leo opposing Pluto in Aquarius. And this is 145. It's 1045, so either 1045 or 145 could be important for this transit. But Jupiter opposing Pluto. An opposition is a opposing force. And it's like a seesaw is how I always see it. And you got one thing on one side of the seesaw and another opposing belief on the other side. So Jupiter is saying, oh, let's be great and let's shine and let's, expand and be big and be seen and be visible. And on the opposite side of that, you got fucking Pluto. That's like the furthest planet from the sun. It's not bright at all. And it's transforming. It's like, no, transformation is non-negotiable. And whatever you're doing and being seen for needs to fit the collective. It is a heavy, even though Pluto is like dwarf planet and small, its power is so, it's non-negotiable. And so you could be feeling this energy of like, dang, I want to do this thing, but I know that it has to benefit this Aquarian side of my chart, right? It's like, I want to be seen, I want to teach, I want to educate, but I can't come on here and go, oh my God, get ready with me today. Right? Because no, God is like, no, do what? How does that benefit the collective? And this is not everybody's truth, because some people we do want to look at and watch them get dressed because that's inspirational. That's not my thing, So, but just know there's this opposing force. Do not test the law. Do not test authority. Do not cut corners, because it's going to be visible and be seen. Right? So there's some understanding that act accordingly. There's also this energy of like just finding balance. And we'll come back and talk about these specific transits more. Okay. So that's happening on Monday. July the 21st, we have Jupiter in Leo, sextiling Uranus in Gemini. Uranus in Gemini is the higher octave of thought. So it's like the higher brain, the bigger brain than Mercury. This energy is going to bring about this want to gain more knowledge, this want to expand your thought process, how you communicate, the ways in which you learn information. It's not really a disruptive transit because it's a sextile, but it could make you sick and tired of like mundane routine things. Like, I'm sick of hearing that same shit type of energy. Because like you keep saying the same thing to me and ain't nothing changed. And I'm aware of the fact that we're just in this mental loop. Could be something that comes up starting on the 21st or even Monday, but it's going to be the strongest around like this week. You could be really attracted to new ideas. You could be really attracted to new concepts. Oh, there could be like sudden opportunities that come with Jupiter, Uranus, Gemini. Like there could be sudden opportunities, certain things, doors opening, things like that around knowledge, around wisdom, around beliefs, around growth. So look out for that, and blessings to you for you to get that. But it is a very blessed, positive energy. On July the 22nd, the sun is going to enter Leo. So happy birthday, Leos. Leo season, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see the charisma, the charm, the beauty. Then on July, and that's July the 22nd. Oh, they gave 313. So this transit is happening at 313. I'm gonna go backwards and tell you for Jupiter in Leo, sextiling Uranus and Gemini, 711 is the time of that transit. I don't know why Spirit is saying these numbers are important. So we have 323, 1045, 711, and 313. So then on July the 23rd, the sun in Leo is going to square Chiron and Taurus. I have not dug into this transit to like give you a snippet piece of it, but just know that we'll talk about that energy before the 23rd. The other thing that's happening on July the 23rd is that Mercury is going to go direct. And yay, Mercury goes direct. As a Gemini sun sign person, wonderful. Mercury is still in its shadow storm. So even though it's going to start to station direct, we're going to feel it this week, right? So again, you could be tired. This week is going to be a lot, and there's many layers to energy. So whenever I'm talking about it, I'm more of an intuitive astrologer, right? I'm not someone to go, this is going to happen on this day. There are people that will tell you exact things. I just believe there's too much going on for it to be a one pinpoint thing, but you should know that like your outer world with the outer planets is expanding and holding space. And then our inner planets are also doing things. So Mercury controls the mind. So our thought process could start to shift. We could start to understand, things that we've gone through, the reason why we've gone through them, have clarity, but we're not going to get it on the 23rd. We will get it as the planet starts to pick up pace, probably around the 30th, where we're like, oh shit, okay, I'm safe, right? I'm good. Because Mercury is transiting Cancer, and that is like, it's been digging up and rewiring the stories around how we need nourishment, around our mother wounds, around ancestry, around where we feel safe and secure and what we call home. But Mercury is going direct on the 23rd and starting to pivot and move move the other way, going direct. On July the 24th, we have Mercury in Cancer, sextile in Venus and Virgo. This is a really easy transit. This is a transit where you could want to be around things that are beautiful. I got, it is absorption is the energy that was coming to me, the mind into the heart, right? Because we have Mercury, which is in Cancer. It's a water sign, and it's sextiling, which is a positive transit. Venus and Virgo, which is earth. It could be a very lighthearted day. It could be a day where you're able to articulate the way that you feel, or able to verbalize things that you're feeling, that it comes easier for you on the 24th. You can find and want to find amusement in mundane things like conversation with friends, or going to the park, or being in a garden, or you could want to do. And the thing, everything is not always like, this is where the transformation happens in a lot of the mundane and a lot of the day-to-day. And this is a day where it's going to feel good to just be. You may want to just be like, I don't want to do a lot of nothing. I just I feel good. I want to put on clothes that feel good to my body. I want to just be. So that is going to be on the 24th. Mercury in Cancer is going to sextile Venus and Virgo. Relax and enjoy it. Nurture your soul is what I put. Okay. And then on July the 24th, we have Neptune that's in Aries, which is going to sextile Pluto in Aquarius. Sextile and Pluto is like, you are going to understand that things that are needing to leave are leaving. Like, this is a week where I would do a lot of cord cutting. I would do a lot of support to that energy. Like, please let the things that do not serve me go. As Neptune in Aries is sextile and Pluto in Aquarius, it's going to be like, they must go, and it's okay, right? It's okay. You're not going to feel that turbulence of like, I want to stay in my old existence. I just want this thing. You're going to have an understanding where it's like, and maybe not fully, right? But a knowingness is what this is. This is more of like a knowingness, not like a mental light bulb. It's like, I'm good with that. I know that that's for the best. Okay. And then on Sunday, the 26th, Saturn is going to go retrograde. The sun is going to oppose Pluto in Aquarius, and the North Node and South Node are going to switch into Leo and Aquarius, right? It's so much. Saturn going retrograde. We're going to talk about in a day or two. Like, Spirit keeps telling me to explain retrograde in the way that I understand it, so I will. But Saturn going retrograde just means that we're going to, again, so we have all these planets like pivoting and shifting. And when a planet retrogrades, it doesn't really go backwards. But I'm already way too much far in to explain this. But I will, right? But so know that Saturn is going to go retrograde on the 26th. The sun, like Sunday is going to be a tough day. The sun is going to oppose Pluto. And then the North Node and the South Node. The North Node and the South Node are points in your chart. And the South Node is the things that we've already accumulated, the knowledge, the wisdom, karma. And the South Node is leaving Virgo. And it is, and now I'm channeling, but I don't, hold on. I'm going to come back and do a channel message about it, okay? But the North Node, the South Node is entering Leo. And the South Node entering Leo is at 29 degrees of Leo because the nodes go backwards. And the North Node entering Aquarius is at 29 degrees. And they're going to be at this axis point for the next 18 months. And we're going to be dealing with this new set of energy where the North Node and the South Node just left Virgo and Pisces. And there's going to be, I'm going to do more content on that as well because that's a whole episode of itself. But overall, jam-packed week. I know you're going to need to rest. You need more water. And just take and be aware of the things that are coming up. Don't force anything. Make a to-do list, get things done, and pay attention, right? Like the joy of astrology and the cosmic language of God is to see how that actually translates in our experiences, which is why I love it. So I'm telling you as like an umbrella, hey, heads up, you know, but pay attention to your own life and your own experiences and see how this energy integrates and comes along and what happens. More to come. I love you.